Hey everybody, this is the car we're working on today. This is a 2010 Ford Explorer. We got to get it cleaned up, get a few things fixed on it, and get it put out on the front line. Uh, the things that I know that it needs so far, it needs a ignition lock switch replaced. The passenger sensor for the door ajar sensor, it needs to be replaced. Cat's checking out the tire tread for me. Also know that it needs an EGR valve, and because that sensor is going off all the time, the battery is drained. I think the battery is good. We're going to go ahead and charge it and see if it'll hold a charge and go from there. It does need a good cleaning on the inside, and there's some paint issues. The hood, you can see where the paint is very oxidized. It's starting to fade through in a few spots there. Clear coat starting to come through. We're going to try to polish this and see if we can get it to hold out, because we are not going to paint this car. I have no way to paint here on site, and I don't have anyone lined up to do anything like that. So we're just going to get it polished up and make it look as good as we can. The next thing that I know it needs is tires. All four tires are pretty bad. They just have no tread left, and they're starting to dry rot. So unfortunately, we do need tires. I don't have a way to do that here either, so I'm going to have to outsource the tires, but that's okay. So I'm going to give you a quick walk around, and then we'll get started. Got a few little dings here in the door, I see. Now, overall, it's not very dirty as far as just loose trash or dirt or anything, but it does smell. I wish you could smell it. Well, no, I don't, because you wouldn't want to smell this. But it's not too terrible. We're going to come in here and try to get the smell out of it. We're going to run an ozone machine before we ever even get started doing anything. I'll run that for about 20 or 30 minutes. Let it set for a while before we mess with it. And we're going to shampoo everything. Just a light rinse. We'll spray a little bit of cleaner on there, a little carpet cleaner. We'll do a rinse, extract it through there. It's seat starting to tear right here. We'll get that sewed up right quick to keep that from getting any worse. That's the only bad spot I see really on the seats. Opening up the back door. It's not too bad back here. Not too many passengers have been back here. It doesn't look like. Maybe a few kids, but it's not as bad as some of them are. Let's see what else we can find here. Not exactly sure how to let this. There we go. So it does have the third row fold down seats in the back. That was a good selling point for this car. I get a lot of people asking for third row vehicles, so we'll be able to use that to our advantage. I'm not sure if this trunk is going to open up, but we'll try it. There, okay, it did open. The battery being dead, I wasn't sure if it was going to be locked. But anyway, these seats do let down. Got a broken piece right here, but it is what it is. Not much we can do about that. We'll just clean it up, wipe everything down, make it look good. Headliner is at least still up there. That's good. Got a few things we'll need to clean on right there and there. Probably people getting in and out of that third row seat, since they tried to cram third row into a four-door vehicle without it being the extended version. Does have a little tow hitch or a small utility trailer or something like that. Let's see. More of the same on this side. Nothing to report. The rails paint looks faded out on that. I may hit them with some flat black. Take that little rust off of there, hit that with some flat black, make it look a little bit better. We'll try to polish the dull paint. As long as we're not burning through it, I think it'll be okay. Just a polish. We're not going to run a compound on it. We'll just put a polished glaze over it. Make it look a little better. We'll clean up the headlights on it. They're not terrible. I think they'll come pretty clean. Let's see. Let's take a look under the hood. It is a little dirty under here. I've already looked at it one time. And clean up this battery area. Looks rough. Looks like there may have been a power steering, or no, actually that's a compressor. So there's probably a Freon leak there somewhere, or whatever you want to call it. There you go. I just call it Freon. I know that's a brand, but that's just what we call it. Looks like it's had a new alternator pretty recently. Looks like, not sure what's going on here. Looks like we had a new thermostat housing at some point recently. Looks like a new radiator hose. Let's see what else we got over here. Coolant looks pretty good. I think somebody put some windshield washer fluid in there. So we'll probably have to refill and replace that. People can't read and they put washer fluid in them all the time. But